We're the Get-Alongs.
And you are listening to
CFRC
101.9 FM.
Okay, we are here live in the CFRC studios, CFRC 101.9 FM here in Kingston, Ontario. You are listening to the CFRC live sessions, and today's a special one because we have a band who've dropped in all the way from Toronto on tour. We've got the Get-Alongs.
Woo! Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
So for our Kingston listenership, can you introduce yourselves? Who are you guys? What's the sound? What's the vibe?
I'm Rory Pickernell. I play lead guitar. My sound is rock.
My name is Eric. I play bass guitar. My sound is low end.
My name's Tristan. I'm the drummer in the band, and my sound is funky.
I'm Harrison. I sing and play rhythm guitar. I have no sound.
I mean, you just touched upon how you've got all these like different influences coming in, and I think it does show up in your music where you've got like a slightly funky, I was gonna say groovy, dancey kind of sound, and there's like classic rock and roll kind of rhythm and groove to it. But also you've got this really lush indie sound as well. So talk to me about these influences and like how everything kind of marries together.
I can definitely say the large indie sound is due to our indie recordings. But yeah, like we do like a wide range of music. It's all like, yeah.
Including a band, the t-shirt that you're wearing over there. We are big Kiwi Junior fans, so I would say that they might be one of our influences.
We did a 3-hour CanCon music journey from Montreal to Kingston today, so we do like Canadian music.
We all listen to a lot of music, and I guess it just comes out in our music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're constantly trying to rip everyone off. So yeah.
Ripping everyone off.
Was any specific names that you were looking at for this album? Because we'll talk about that in a second. You have just released a new album very, very recently. It just came out about a month ago. So tell me about how what you were listening to while you were writing the album.
That would require like 5 years of summary, probably less, like at least a good 3 years, because I think some of the songs are in between like 2016 to 2021. So I don't know. It's
been a journey.
Yeah. Some of the songs are some of our earliest songs. Some of them were written kind of like as like COVID was like just starting out. And that's when we kind of geared up, and like that's like the time frame. So I don't know. It's like a lot of time and different musical influences probably. I don't really know. Like, yeah, maybe like Mac DeMarco for me personally. Yeah. That could be maybe an influence for writing. Tristan, you got any influences?
Shout out to the Canadian bands. I love Limb Lifter. They're big. They're always a big inspiration for me.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Where's yours? I love like Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck, like Yardbirds, huge inspiration, and Grateful Dead for my guitar playing. I don't know. I love noodling. That's all I can do really. So I look at those guys who are professional noodlers.
Rory's a big noodler.
I'm a huge noodler.
And I think from the entire time span of us recording this album, I have always enjoyed and listened to the Smiths, and I can speak for all of us in that sense as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, they're one of those bands that I've still listened to. Yeah.
Lots of very different influences for all of us, but I feel like when we rehearse and we jam and write stuff, it kind of all blends together as like exclusively us.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it shows up. The album is called Weather Permitting, which I think is a really funny title.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We do too.
That's that guy's brain baby right there.
Speaking to the mic.
Oh, that's Harrison's brain baby for the title.
Okay, well, do you have anything specific about this album that you think your listeners should really know about before we get into it? Because you are going to be playing us some songs that are on this album today.
Well, the first thing that came to mind instantly was something that Harrison said to me, like, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. And it's kind of like how Weather Permitting, it's like, as we said, it's a compilation of music we've done from 2016 to 2021. So like, I mean, it's not the most I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's a compilation album of unreleased Get Along songs.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a straightforward album. Like, what we're now going to be heading in the studio for is going to be like, we have these tracks going, and
Yeah, I feel like what Rory's saying is like any of the songs that are on Weather Permitting could have been on Tossing Stones because they all existed when we recorded that EP, and some of them could have been on Good Morning as well. So it kind of is like, yeah, it's like a lot of this like wraps up a lot of our like material we've written over the past few years, but we have a lot of new stuff. So yeah.
Well said.
It's the close of one chapter, but the beginning of another one.
Phase 2.
Yes.
We're entering
Yes,
phase 2.
Yes, indeed.
Or as I would say, said and done.
Yeah.
So what's the first song you're going to be playing us today?
We're going to be playing Have You Had Enough Again. It is the 6th song on Weather Permitting.
Well, let's listen to it here on CFRC.
Tuesday morning, then the Sunday afternoon. Blues had a worn off yet. I took all my soul and my aching bones to rest. It only takes a smile to impress. Walked through the park, shoot a tree, thought or two. It's mid-September now, feels like August is coming soon. And if the dust can settle, then I can settle too. Putting on the kettle and waiting on the moon. It's like you took the wrong bus to the wrong street. It was a long walk. You're trying to meet in the fiesta. Have you had enough again? You took the wrong bus to the wrong street. It was a long walk. You're trying to meet in the fiesta. Have you had enough again? Space in my head. I push away all the thoughts to make me think what I should have said. And I can hear through that squeak in my mind. The memory's quiet, no, that's tonight. But at least we're getting older together. Well, I mean, at least we're getting older at all. At least we're getting older together. Trying to say at least we're getting into it all. It's like you took the wrong bus to the wrong street. It was a long walk. You're trying to meet in the fiesta. Have you had enough again? You took the wrong bus to the wrong street. It was the wrong walk. You're trying to meet in the fiesta. Have you had enough again?
We're the Get-Alongs, and that was
Have You
Had
Enough.
Again.
I love that. You can see this coordination. It's already showing up, and we aren't even talking about the gigs yet. But let's talk about that right now, because you've dropped by today. You're in Kingston because you're, well, firstly for the live session, I must say, but also because you're playing a show on Wolf Island later today. Which, like, first of all, thanks for doing that, because that's insane that you're doing this one thing here. You're going to be playing for us as well. And then you rush over. I mean, it's the band hustle. So thanks for doing that.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
This is our warm up. It'll be good.
Perfect. So, like, tell me a bit about your live shows. What's the sort of energy like? What do you try and put forward to your audience when you play shows live? It's a big question.
Energy, power, excitement, thrill, enjoyment.
Utter perfection.
Amazingness.
Yeah, we just want people to have a good time.
Yeah, we like people dancing.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want people to dance and enjoy themselves. It obviously, when I go to shows, I might be just sitting, but I always want to watch people dance. It's necessary.
It's not the as much as you guys do take influence from, like you said, the Yardbirds, Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin. It's not that you want people to like be confused and sort of sit behind and be like, oh, we can't dance to this. I'm confused.
Yeah.
There's still like,
Exactly.
yeah, it still has to be a good time.
Oh yeah.
And what can people expect from the show tonight? I know by the time this airs, you guys will have already done the show. It'll be all curtains, lots of applause and everything. But what do you have planned for tonight's show?
Long jams.
Yeah.
We might get a little experimental tonight.
Yeah, I would say a lot of really good jams. A lot of really good jams, but also a really good showing of some highlights from the album. A bit of both, kind of, I would say.
Which is exciting because
Yeah.
like the album's just come out and everything, and a lot of people may not have had the chance to hear it. The last time you were here was about a year ago, and you played Wolfcella.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, no, there
Back
was
it was in
also-
the summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was
couple of
also
cells.
a gig at the Mansion last year.
Yes, there was. Yes, that was a very
Yeah.
fun gig, yes.
Yeah, that was we're trying to build a bigger audience in Kingston. We love Kingston, and playing the island, it's a bit secluded, but we get those islanders out, and it's a great time. Like Chris Brown is a beauty for hosting us. He's a great dude, and his gear is amazing there, and
Absolutely.
it's a vacation for us to go there. So I
sure.
honestly can't expect anything more than a good time.
Yeah, we kind of just run on island time when we're over
Do
there.
our
right?
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Different
And
Twilight
everyone
Zone.
who's coming to that show wants to be there. Like they
Absolutely.
didn't just stumble upon it.
Oh, they took the
That's
ferry.
true. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It is
They
very,
they committed to the ferry.
an
Yeah.
intentional journey out to the island. Yeah, yeah, totally.
So you're almost Kingston veterans at this point. You've
Oh.
been here a few times. What's your take on the Kingston music scene and like venues and everything?
I mean, we've had fun everywhere we've played. They've obviously been like quite different shows each time. We've played the Toucan, the Mansion, Wolf Island a few times. Definitely Wolf Island is our favorite, but mainland Kingston is cool too.
Like I said, you're
Yeah.
practically veterans of the Kingston scene. You've played everywhere.
Yeah, almost. We're getting there.
We're like novices.
Yeah.
Maybe not veterans just yet, but
So you're going to be playing us one more song from the album right now, right? So tell me a bit about it.
Said and done. I think it's Tristan's favorite get along song.
Absolutely.
So that's something.
Yes, this is absolutely my favorite song. It's my favorite song to play on drums, and I think this is one of the songs that really shows like how wide of a range of music we can play. Because we have some like faster stuff, and this is one of the songs that's kind of a bit of both, I think. So
Definitely brings our heavier aspects, and completely. It shows our waves up and down.
That sounds like a good transition point in a set, really, to be like, okay, now we're going to ramp up the energy. This is like a good way to like launch all of that.
yeah, it kind of starts off a little more reserved, and then it really
Yeah.
picks up and brings up that energy a little bit, and near the end, yeah.
Do you guys think about that a lot when you're like planning your set list for a show? Is it something that shows up like based on a venue or sort of like how you want the energy to be throughout?
Well, probably not as much as we should, but we've had a few sets that I think we're proud. Like we're proud of the sets we play, but in terms of sets that we've like planned out, like we've had a few that stick out as being like, yeah, that worked. But in terms of like the energy throughout the set, I don't know. I think most of our songs could probably go anywhere in the set. We don't really have like any like grand narrative we're trying to tell with our set list. But I've been told, actually, a shout out to our older brother Jack. He's the only one who's been outspoken and critical that our sets aren't crafted and curated enough, which is actually pretty decent criticism to think about. So I mean, yeah. So no, we don't really consider that too much yet.
Talking about like a crafted and curated thing, do you guys similarly have a crafted look? Because you've come in here today, we benefit from this also being on video in addition to radio, because you guys have come in like, you know, dressed in as rock stars. You've got the hair, you've got the shades, you've got the jackets.
I'd say they have the hair.
You have the shades.
Yeah.
So is that something you think about?
I've been wearing this for like 3 days, but
Yeah, we all like clothes. I mean, like, we like wearing clothing that's built to last. And yeah, I don't know. This is obviously built to last, as you can see.
yeah,
here
if there's
and
any
there.
clothing brands out there who want to send us some free drip, you know,
Yeah.
we like stuff built to last.
Yeah, like Under Armour and stuff.
I mean, we did a private party a couple weeks back, and I think we went as the Grateful Dead for the theme, and we ended up just dressing as ourselves, I would say. So I don't think it really was much of a costume, but
I mean, there's something in that. You're sustainable rock stars.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
So let's jump into the second song that you're going to play. Let's introduce it and we'll go for it.
All right.
Awesome.
The next song is Said and Done.
Here on CFRC.
Here on
Woo!
Here on CFRC.
Said
We're the Get-Alongs, and you just listened to Said and Done on CFRC.
We are indeed back with the Get-Alongs here in the CFRC live sessions. And you guys did tell me before this that we're going to hear an unreleased new song from you guys. This is like an insane amount of productivity because you've just put out the album a month ago. So talk to me about the new song. What's coming up next?
This song's probably like a year old. We're just a songwriting machine. So we're just constantly pumping out content. But I don't know. I think I'm really excited about this song. I think it'll be cool. I think we plan to record it soon. We don't know where. We don't know when. We don't know with what money. But yeah, it'll be a good one. Probably a music video. So keep your eyes out for that. Yeah.
People will have to check in with you guys to find out. Where can they find you online and other places?
Oh yeah, you could check out. We're on Instagram. We got a really good Instagram going. We're really productive. But definitely check out our Spotify. That's where our album is on. I would say if you hit up our Instagram, check the link in the bio. You can find a really cool studio in session video of us doing another new song live at Orange Lounge.
Yeah, that's the Get-Alongs with 2 S's on Instagram, and all the other links are in the bio of the Instagram.
And very soon there will be this one as well.
Absolutely.
And we have a website under construction right now, coming soon, weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
I mean, construction is so throwback. Like it does put me in that like 2007 band website frame of mind.
Yeah, our MySpace is on its way. So.
Yeah.
There's actually a band called the Get-Alongs that had a MySpace page now. I don't know how old that is, but I did run into that.
Those English batards.
Those are our bros from England. Yeah, we're gonna play with them one day.
Yeah, we ran into those guys like not actually, but online,
virtually,
the metaverse, and it was pretty funny. The guy like sent us a photo, and he had like his arm tattoo of the Get-Alongs, and it had like the Union Jack Get-Along spelt in it.
Yeah,
and it was we were like, damn, these guys are hardcore.
Like, wow, that's so cool. You got a tattoo of our band.
They're fans before you guys were a band.
I know, it's crazy.
The only listeners in UK.
Yeah.
There'll be more soon, but do you guys have any tour plans or any such thing?
No, actually, we don't. But no, we're gonna book some shows this summer and spring and fall, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully big things are coming soon. If not, we'll do it ourselves.
Big things are coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll definitely be back in Kingston this summer. So if you listen to this and you like us, maybe we'll see you there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people can hear what you're playing right now. So tell me about the unreleased song. What's it called? When can people expect it?
Yeah, it's called 9 times out of 10. I would probably say expect it when the warmer weather hits.
You can hear it live or when the warmer weather
Yeah.
Weather permitting.
Yeah.
So a few months from now.
Perfect. And here it is, coming for you on CFRC. Thanks so much for dropping by, guys.
Woo, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
K-Town rocks. Woo.
got my soul and my aching bones to rest. It only takes a smile to impress.